Can you use the Marvel Legends Archangel Wings on the new Marvel Legends Angel? Do the wings of the Angel articulate better than Archangels? Is the Marvel Legends Angel's red costume comic book accurate? Do you want to know why you should handle the Angel action figure with care? Are you looking for a review focusing on the figure and zooming in for a close look? How does it scale with other figures? Hasbro did a good job making this figure look majestic as an angel should be. The head sculpt is more of the modern look for Angel. This seems to be inspired by the art from Empire X-Men from 2020. It is not exactly the same as how he looked during the 1980s, with some differences in terms of the headpiece and the yellow gloves and yellow boots. My first reaction when the figure was revealed, it seems that the design is more of the blue costume. I researched further and found that this costume is exactly the same as the one in the 80s when he joined the New Defenders. One important thing that you should remember is this is a red plastic figure with white paint. There are some parts of the figure wherein the white paint is very thin and you can see the red. With regards to the majestic wings, you can see that there is texture due to the sculpted feathers and there is a wash. When the wings is spread out, it would be 22 centimeters wide. It is a removable piece, so out of the packaging, it is not attached to Angel. The body mold used by Hasbro for both Angel and Cyclops is the Vulcan body mold. You can see the pinless double jointed elbows and pinless double jointed knees. The sculpted muscles are exactly the same. You can see the cut for Vulcan's glove, which is both present with Angel and Cyclops X-Men 97. Zooming in for a closer look on the arms, you can see the muscular definitions or sculpts are exactly the same. Also for the legs. X-Men 97 Cyclops does have those yellow bands on the upper thigh. The torso of Cyclops is still Vulcan but customized with a strap. For Angel on the other hand, it's only the upper torso which is different. From the back you can see there are holes. There is no butterfly joint for Angel to give way for the peg holes, but everything else is the same. Of course, Cyclops has certain modifications. At the front, you can see there is no butterfly joint as I mentioned a while ago, but the muscular definition or muscular sculpt is the same as with Cyclops and Vulcan. Cyclops has modifications with the yellow strap. In terms of accessories, Angel comes with a pair of closed fist hands. It's all white closed fist hands. I'm glad for Angel we got pairs of hands. Here's another pair which is the more open and expressive hands. It is all white plastic just like the fist hands, missing are some weapon holding hands. In terms of the head, we have the first head sculpt which is the modern look of Angel. Well done is the photoreal paint on the eyes and the cheeks. Hasbro has been doing well with these head sculpts. I like this head sculpt better than the next head sculpt, which is the smiling head sculpt. This is the head sculpt for the 1980s look of Angel. Unfortunately, we do not have a head wherein it's more serious for this particular type of design, or an angry head sculpt which you can use for battle. This head sculpt matches the Toybiz Angel right here. You can see the design is exactly the same, so as the painted details. This particular piece on his cheek is the same as the one here, and near his eyebrows that particular red spot is there as well. So it seems that Hasbro just updated this particular figure. So here are the two head sculpts side by side. You can see the modern doesn't have that red paint that extends towards the bridge of his nose and the cheeks as well. I do wonder why Hasbro decided to give the 1980s head sculpt a more happier look than the modern head sculpt, which is more serious, maybe due to the age and experience of Angel. Here is a close-up of those magnificent wings, which is made of 3 pieces, but with the high detail sculpt of the feathers, you would barely notice it. The center of the cylindrical piece wherein the 3 wings are attached is also sculpted with details. The feathers are really well done. Hasbro gave it a light wash on the sculpted parts to bring out the details of the feathers, as you can see here with a closer look. In the comments below, let me know if you think this is one of the best action figures for 2024. Thank you for sticking around and checking my review. I'm Tigernaut! In my opinion, what Hasbro did is they took the 2005 Sentinel Build-Up figure Toybiz Angel Red variant and made a new one for 2024. As a red variant, I assume it is just a repaint of the regular Angel which came in blue. So I assume that Hasbro will eventually make a blue version. The nice thing about this Toybiz Angel are the wings. They were really well done by Toybiz. They're not articulated, but you can see the dark wash on the feathers, the tips of the feathers. These wings are attached by a peg here. So it's not seamless, as you can see. It's like Angel has a backpack attached to him where you can attach his wings. Unlike the one done by Hasbro, wherein it feels more real that the wings are indeed attached to him. There is a blue wash on the white paint of Angel for Toybiz, and he has an articulated fingers. The Toybiz boots and gloves are shaped differently, wherein there is some kind of style on the Hasbro one. Comparing side by side with the modern head sculpt, you can see the difference between the two. They're both like serious, but the head sculpt of Hasbro definitely is exceptional. For Hasbro, I was hoping that they included a serious head sculpt with the 90s-80s design. Here is Angel side by side with Archangel. The difference between their wings is the articulation, wherein Archangel's wings can fold itself, moving the wings forward his body. The brand new Angel action figure cannot fold its wings. Archangel can swivel just like Angel, wherein it can swivel up and down. Let me know in the comments below, are you happy with the wing articulation of the brand new Angel? From here, we can see that Angel is taller than Archangel, or probably it is just because of the thick blonde hair that Angel has. Both of them won't have butterfly joints. Archangel is on a bucky cap mold, and it seems that Archangel is thinner than Angel right here. It does feel like that. From the back, you can see Angel has 2 holes, unlike Archangel which has only 1 hole. Because of this difference, we cannot interchange or kit bash the wings that they have. In the comments below, let me know if, like me, you were hoping that you can interchange the Archangel wings and the Angel wings between these 2 figures. When I do this, it feels like they're actually the same size in terms of the body. Maybe there's a little bit of thickness with Angel compared to the bucky cap mold. One thing you can kit bash is the head. So here we have the Archangel head on the brand new Angel body mold. It is a little bit tight on the neck, but it does work. Here is the alternate mad or crazy Archangel head. It works well with this body. Here is the Angel of Death head sculpt. This one was really tight, especially on the neck. It's hard to articulate it. As you can see, let me try it. That's really tight. On the other hand, the Archangel head is loose. I'm not sure because I kept on changing the heads. That's why the Archangel head is now loose. It's really too bad that you cannot use the blade Archangel wings on this body mold. If Hasbro decides to repaint this body mold with blue, I do hope it will come with the metallic blade wings. Here is the brand new head sculpt on the Archangel body. From here, you can see that the new angel head seems to be large on the Bucky Cap body mold. I recently reviewed Sabretooth from the 50 Years of Wolverine 2-pack. It seems that Hasbro has been making larger head sculpts which is not proportioned to the body. I wonder, is it related to how they apply photoreal wherein they need more like space to apply the paint? Let me know in the comments below, do you think the new head sculpts of Hasbro is starting to become larger than usual? Here we have Angel on his knees begging for his life under the hands of Apocalypse. This is the retro Apocalypse. With his open palm hands, he can hold on to Angel's wings and start ripping it off. Here I am using the blood effects from Slide Effects. The good thing about the blood effects is it can cover the pegs of the wings and the hole on his back. Check out Slide Effects Facebook page, link in the description below. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, ringing the notification bell, and checking out other reviews I have on the channel. For toy photography, even if you cannot attach the Archangel wings on the brand new Angel body, you can make it work. Probably use something to hold on to it while you take a photo. Maybe like this one. As you can see, the wings are not really attached to his body. Normally, I would use blue tack, but I noticed that sometimes it can leave a stain, especially if it's a painted part of the body. The wings are too heavy as well. It's better to have something that would be able to hold on to it, or get something to which the bottom of the wings can rest on. In the intro, I mentioned that you should handle this figure with care, and this is the reason why. Angel's body is red plastic. The white details of his costume are just painted on. So during the articulation section of this review, when I moved his upper thigh to kick or kick backwards, the paint on that spot got removed. Unfortunately, you cannot hide that particular paint removed. So when you bring down his legs, you can still see that red spot. So be careful articulating Angel's legs. Here are 3 Marvel Legends Warren action figure. So on the left, we have the 2013 Archangel from the Hit Monkey Build-A-Figure wave. On the middle, we have the brand new Angel. On the right, we have Archangel, a deluxe action figure from 2018. First, taking a look at the 2013 Archangel from the Hit Monkey Build-A-Figure. Most of his parts are exactly the same as the Archangel from 2018. Difference here is the paint and of course the color of plastic. He comes with 2 weapon holding hands. His wings are not a shiny silver, it's more of a matte gray. The 2018 Archangel is a little bit not that shiny in terms of the pink paint details of his costume. You can see the 2013 has those shiny pink paint. Taking a closer look, you can see that the head sculpt is exactly the same. Now, looking back at the wings, we can see that this has some shiny silver paint. One thing I noticed is the silver paint can be chipped off, but it is not noticeable from afar. The recommended retail price of the Marvel Legends Angel Deluxe action figure is $34.99 USD. For Australia, the recommended retail price is 60 AUD. In our shop, we sold this deluxe action figure for 55 AUD. The figure's packaging is in-box collector friendly. On both sides is an art which is the modern look of Angel. Notice how the halo on his chest is missing in the actual art. Same is true for the back. The art is from Empire X-Men number 4 2020. The original art does not have that halo on his chest. Removing him from the packaging, we can see how well positioned the wings behind him are, even if they are not attached. It's really good positioning by hasbro. From the back, we can see a generic type of background for Marvel Legends. You can see Spider-Man there and several other characters. This is not X-Men specific. The figure stands 16 centimeters or 6.3 inches tall. According to Marvel, Archangel's height is 6 feet. Doing a 1/12 scale conversion, the figure turns out to be taller, but Marvel Legends are 6-inch scale figures. Starting the size comparison with Marvel Legends 6-inch scale figures, we have X-Men 97 Wolverine and the Scarlet Spider, which I reviewed recently. Next, we have the Walgreens exclusive Magic, and we have their Target exclusive Retro Rogue. Next, we have X-Men 97 Cyclops and Jean Grey, which I reviewed recently. Next, we have X-Men 97 Goblin Queen and Magneto. Besides some Catholics, we have Nightcrawler and Daredevil. Next, we have the Retro Apocalypse and the Age of Apocalypse. For some 1/12 scale size comparison, we have the brown costume Wolverine and Gambit. Next, we have Storm and Jean Grey. For a side-by-side 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale figures, we have Apocalypse, Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, and the Marvel Select Apocalypse. In the comments below, let me know which Apocalypse works better with this Angel. Is it the 6-inch scale versions or this 7-inch scale version? Next we have is the Marvel Legends Sabretooth from the Wolverine 50 Years 2-pack, and we have the Marvel Select Sabretooth. Next we have the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure and the Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Juggernaut. Next we have Angel's former lover. We have the 1/12 scale Mafex Psylocke and the 7-inch scale Marvel Select Psylocke. Next we have him besides other angels. We have Archangel on the left and we have the Toybiz Angel. For some loose collector ladies, we have Darna, a Filipino superhero, and we have Crusade Comics She. For articulation, his head can move from side to side. He can look up that far, which is good for flight poses. Then he can look down that far. His arms can extend that far. He can do a full 360 without his wings, but the wings will hinder it. He has a biceps swivel right here. He has double jointed pinless elbows. His hands can swivel and can hinge forward and back. He can crunch forward that far. And he can crunch backward not that much, or you have to position the wings in order to allow him to crunch backwards. He has a waist swivel right here. He can do a split. He has an upper thigh swivel here, double jointed pinless knees. Be careful when kicking forward cause the paint might rub. His feet can hinge forward and back, and he has an ankle rocker. For the wings, you can flap it like that. The wings can swivel right here, so you can move it like that. You can extend his wings that far. You cannot bring his wings forward to cover Angel just like how Archangel will be able to do so. My final thoughts. This figure is the upgrade needed from that Toybiz red costume Angel. The wings are stunning, well detailed and sculpted. I like the wash that they did to bring out the details of the feathers. The body mold used was spot on. It's the right body mold using the Vulcan body mold. The only problem I have with is the paint, how they painted white those parts which are near the articulating joints. I'm not sure if there's a better method of how they can avoid getting those paint chips, or we should just simply handle this figure with care. It's unfortunate that you cannot use the Archangel wings on this body mold. Probably in the future, Hasbro will release a new Archangel that would allow you to interchange the angel wings with the Archangel body. Please help my reviews get recommended by the YouTube algorithm through your likes, subscription, and comments. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.